In order to live your life and to celebrate the life of the girl in you, to realize that this is her life and it's not a just dress rehearsal, and that the soul of you is in her and you've got a job to do. Yeah, it's going to take some fighting. And absolutely, it's going to take looking at her life to even remember that she exists, especially during hard times. And then the good and the bad, the ugly, you're going to have to embrace the life that she's had and embrace the dreams of the life she wants to have in the future. And yep, you have to do the hard work of developing her life too. But every now and then, you just have to encourage that girl a bit so that she continues to show up to the life that she has, even when it's hard. Listen, I know that it can be hard to actually act out or do the things in life that you know you should do. But can I just tell you that sometimes if you just give yourself a little nudge in the right direction, talk to yourself a little bit, coach yourself with your words, your mouth, to encourage yourself, as the Bible says, you might find that you can be your own best friend. Have you ever realized that maybe often you talk to yourself in a way that you would never allow yourself to talk about someone else that you loved, or allow someone that you know to talk about a person that you care about? But yet we use our own words to tear ourselves down. Sometimes you just need to put a little sugar on it. One of the things I've learned being married to my husband is I can say it the way it is, I can say it the way I feel it, or I can say it the way he can hear it, which will encourage him in whatever I'm trying to get him to understand. You talking to yourself are no different. Put a little sugar on it. Have you ever stood in the mirror, or when is the last time you stood in the mirror and said something nice about you? Dwelling on some things that are good about you is okay. Did you know that God sings over you? The Bible says that his banner over you is love. He proclaims every day how much he loves you. By the sun rising in the sky to meet you in a new day and setting at night to give you the space that you need to rest and refuel. He feels some kind of way about you. He does. Ephesians chapter 2 says that because of his great love with which he loved us, because he feels some kind of way about you, he does things every day to keep your world in motion to show you that he loves you. So how do you think he feels when you say certain things that you say about yourself in your presence? I want to challenge you to encourage yourself, to put a little sugar on it, just like you would if you were talking to a friend. Even if you had something hard to say, even if you had to tell the truth, that you would say it to someone that you love with a little sugar on it so that it can go down easy. How do you talk to yourself? What are the thoughts that you have about yourself that you sit on, that you ruminate on? Because I'm telling you, what happens in your head flows down to your heart. And I can tell you that what happens in your heart flows out to your hands and your feet and will influence what you do. So be kind to yourself. Coach yourself. Decide to make sure that if anybody else is going to be in your corner, it's going to be you. Encourage yourself, girls. Don't just fight for your life or look at your life. Don't just decide to embrace your life or do the work of developing your life. Be your own friend and encourage yourself every now and then too. One more to go, girls, because I want to make sure that you understand what it means to actually choose your life.